Hello, Faith Sisters. I'm just so excited to share with you guys today just some things that I've been learning over the last 10 weeks. And leading up to this pandemic time, I told Curtis, man, we're going to be so busy right before the baby comes. And it's been quite the opposite as we are awaiting one of life's greatest expectations and our son arriving any day. I've just realized that I had so many expectations that I had created that I was holding on to so tightly, whether it be expectations with my other kids or my hubby, or just things for me personally, with the delivery of our son and how that would go. It obviously is going to look very different. I think it's so crazy to me that my first pictures with my son are probably going to be of me wearing a face mask. And that's just so crazy to me. But I just realized that I had all these expectations in my head, and not just expectations, but I was holding these expectations as certainty. And that can't be a reality. Our expectations that are certain are in the Lord and in His Word and what He reveals to us. And I know as women, a lot of times we can have those expectations, whether we put it on our spouses or on our friends. And I just wanted to challenge you guys to really evaluate your expectations. I'm sure that all of you look through the summer and wonder what expectations you can now have, but to just think about the expectations that you have created for yourself that you are making certain, and those certainties can only be in the Lord. And I just wanted to share with you one of my favorite Psalms that I really meditate on when I'm discouraged or when I'm fearful, and it's Psalm 121. I just wanted to read it with you. It says, I lift up my eyes to the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. And some of you might notice that's actually a song. It's a really amazing song if you look it up. Verse 3 says, He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, He who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord watches over you. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore. And I just love the encouragement in that verse, that God is always ever present. He is in control. He knows what is going on. He knows the moment that my son is going to be born, and I get to hold him, and I can just trust in that. And I think as women, a lot of times we can try to think through things and think, I can figure this out on my own. And I think God's looking at us saying, no, just trust me. Just trust me with your expectations. Just trust me with what is ahead and find joy in that. And I appreciated Pastor Caleb's challenge in that, because sometimes it is hard to find joy as you just wait. And it just feels like a forever wait. I definitely feel like that right now. This is the longest I've ever been pregnant. And I feel like a ticking time bomb. I think Curtis stares at me every time I have a contraction. I'm like, it's okay. But we're just trying to wait on God's time and finding joy in that. And just finding joy in the little things. You know, this morning we all laid in bed together, and that was just such a sweet moment for me. But to find joy in those things, because a lot of times we can just let them pass by if we have expectations of other things that are to come. And God's saying, slow down. See what I have for you now and enjoy what I have, because those expectations a lot of times will come. Or He's saying it's not the right time. And so I just want to encourage you to evaluate your expectations, especially us as women. We plan things in our mind and want to do things our way. But take those expectations, maybe even write some of them down and say, God, I release them to you. You know, I look forward to these things and I'm excited for these things, but I want you to hold them so that I can trust in your perfect timing. I love you so much, sisters. This has definitely been a unique time, and I miss you guys, but I pray you're all well. God bless. Bye.